All right, welcome back to another episode of Conversations with Jay. I got another special guest in the building. I'm gonna allow him to introduce himself.
What's up? What's up? This is Young Shy, um, West Side artist, independent artist, independent record label owner. Um, I kind of do it all. Wear many hats.
You multi-talented.
Yes.
Have you always been like that, like since you was younger?
No, I I started writing, I started writing poems. I started making music, and then when I got older, I want to say around maybe 12, 13, I'm like, I don't want to rap with on nobody beats no more. So I taught myself how to make instrumentals.
Right.
Started making my own beats and stuff like that. And then like from then it just went from the beats to me wanting to learn how to brand myself and all everything else. But when I got older, but it started really with like rapping, and then just wanted to make beats for myself, and I started making beats for other people. But I was back then I didn't know what I knew now. Like if I knew what I knew now, I would have networked more. Like I used to just make beats and keep them to myself and give them to my homies. Right. I never used to just network with people outside. But that was me being scared of not knowing the business and not wanting to get messed over with my music.
Where you from?
I'm from the West Side.
What was it like growing up out west?
When I was younger, it was love out west. When I was younger, like the older cats who did what they did, they used to look out for the younger one. Hit them with a couple dollars here, and y'all don't need to be out this time. Some stuff about to pop off. It was like actually love, like when I was younger on the west side. But then when you get older, the older cats either going to jail or they dying off. Now the next generation taking over, and they want to do things their way.
Right.
Which started to cause a whole lot of friction, and then just a trickle down effect. Everything just started getting bad out west.
Now, I'm from the south side, you feel me? I had people grow up out west, like my cousins and all them, you feel me? So the only time I experienced the west side is when I went to visit them, you know what I'm saying? And it seemed like it was like a real culture shock to me, because it wasn't, I don't know how to describe the shit. Like everybody on the block knew each other. Like it was a wholesome feel on the block, but it was still like the west side type shit.
It was like a village.
Yeah.
Yeah, you used to be able to know the neighbors and the neighbors and you if you did something, the neighbors would be able to discipline you and check you and then tell your parents like it used to be just like that on the west side. Like everybody used to be like looking out for each other.
What would you say is like one of the key things you learned like as a youth?
Um, I learned to observe everything as a youth. Like just like certain situations that I might have seen as a shorty and stuff, or ran into and stuff like that. I just learned how to always watch for signs or watch for anything around me. Just always be observant of everything.
Right. Do you carry that to now? Because I know that's like a key to survival in Chicago. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like
yeah,
being on your shit.
I move like that. That's how I move. I move observant. Like I'm observing everything, where I'm going, what area I'm in, how it's looking, who looking, how, what way, just everything.
You heard of Sanchez Tacos?
Yep, I heard of it.
All right. Have you ever been in there?
Maybe once or twice.
A couple years ago, this chick I used to mess with, she took me in Sanchez Tacos for the first time. And I'm under the act that I call my order in, you know what I'm saying? Once I get there, it's already, so I ain't got to play around. For some reason, they don't accept you calling orders in there. Like, you got to come in.
You got to go in and order.
Yeah, so when she take me in there, bro, I'm sitting in there, and I immediately get uncomfortable, bro. I'm like, man, what the fuck going on in this bitch? It's long as hell in there, but it's only one door in. You know what I'm saying? So
it's like a trap,
bro. I tell her like, bro, don't ever in your life bring me to this taco place no more. And then I was out west last summer telling my cousins, like, I want some tacos. They like, go to Sanchez, bro. I'm like, no, bro, that's a death trap. And they got to making fun of me like, you scared. I'm like, bro, I ain't scared. Yeah. I just don't feel comfortable in that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you get jammed up. If it's long, you gonna get jammed up. That one door is right there. That means motherfucker come right through that door, you stuck.
That's definitely my spidey sense saying no. You
So
feel me? So I wasn't with that shit. Now, you say you wear many hats. So what started first?
it started rapping. I started rapping. I was from the West Side, so when I started rapping, I used to mess with like my homies and stuff. We had a group 148 Grand Tam and stuff like that. And it went from me wanting to rap to like, you know what? We can't keep rapping on instrumental. I'm tired of rapping on Drake beat. I'm trying to rap on Lil Wayne beat because back then, like, them was the dudes.
Right.
So it's like, nah, I don't want to rap on none of their beats no more. So I started making beats, and then I just came known as the producer on the block. Like, yeah, go to Shy, he make the beats right here. He be making the beats. He got the MPC. So everybody started coming to me to make the beats around me that's in the neighborhood. Um, from there, it went from me doing that to engineering. So now I'm on a engineering mixing vocals and shit. Because I know the beats is like waveform. It's like the beats and your vocals both go waveform. So when you know how to mix beats, it's just easy to mix vocals too, based off of how you compress it and everything like that. From there, as I got older, I realized, man, in order for me to really do this, like take it serious, I gotta know the business side.
Right.
Like, what I don't want to do this and end up getting. And I heard so many people getting they don't own their masters or the label deals, they ain't getting paid and stuff like that. So it's like, nah, I can't go that route. So I learned the business side of music. So now I'm managing myself, I'm booking myself, I'm collecting my own royalty, my own publishings, and getting in contact with magazines, just networking, all doing everything myself. So it's like I'm a one-stop shop. I'm a whole label for myself right now.
Right.
So that's why I'm like I got a man of many hats because I can do it all. Like right now, I get my beats and stuff from a couple of homies that I know and a couple of people that know the business too. That way, it take a little bit off me when it comes to me making beats. Cause it's hard for me to be a beat maker and an artist at the same time. One of them always seem to fall short. So it like having a lot of hats is nice, but like for me trying to maintain all of them and keep every one of them sharp, I had to like maybe take like a week here, a week there, a week there, in order to keep all of them going like that.
Yeah. But I feel like that made you super powerful for you. Like most artists don't know how to reach out to a magazine. You know what I'm saying? Most artists don't even understand the importance of being able to have your ass cap and all these things set up. You know what I'm saying? Most artists say fuck that shit.
And you want to know, and you right, and it's crazy because I've been to a lot of events and shows, and I be like, y'all want to collect y'all royalties and get paid quarterly and stuff like that. I can help y'all collect 6 different counts of royalties and shit. And they be like looking at me like a deer in the headline.
Like fuck is he
dude
talking about?
Yeah. Fuck is he talking about, bro? We want to rap, bro. Get the fuck out the way.
Facts.
I be like, damn, y'all really don't want to. I get paid every motherfucking month.
They don't care, bro. They don't, you know what's crazy? I think it's cooler to look like a rapper than to actually understand what it takes to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Real. And I think that's what everybody go off of because when they see me, they be like, nigga, you rap? Because I'll come dressed in suits. My performance, I'm coming dressed with a bow tie. Got like a 3-piece suit on.
Uh-huh.
Shoes look nice, all that. Like, and they look at me like, you about to sing? I'm like, no, I'm about to
You about to sing.
That's usually what I get. Like, you a singer? No, I ain't got to sing.
Right.
And I get on stage, they're like, oh, that nigga can rap. I'm like, yeah, because I ain't trying to. I was always different than everybody else. Like, I was always that one, like, damn, all right, we hooping, but what the fuck he doing? That nigga got his headphones on. He always got his headphones on with a notebook in his hand. I always wanted to do something different. So it's like, for me wanting to learn that, all my homies was like, yeah, we do it. But I'm like, bro, even if we make it, bro, we probably gonna get fucked out of a deal.
Facts.
Who gonna learn it? So
that first deal always be a fucked up
always
deal.
be a fucked up one. And you hear the story so many countless of times. So it's like, I can't be one of those stories. I won't allow myself to be one of those stories. So I had just lost my job. I was working for a wine company, and I'm like, bro, I really want to do this music, but I really want to make sure I do it the proper way when I release my music. So I got on the internet. They say Jay-Z had a line say Google's your friend, bro. So I'm like, let me go listen to Google. Let me go and Google and see what I can find on everything I need to know about the business side. And I went down the rabbit hole. It went from me already having an ASCAP. I had an ASCAP in 2012. That was like the first thing I got. I was working at a clothing store. And I remember I was in the bathroom of the clothing store filling out the ASCAP on my phone. Like, okay, looking for the manager. And that's when ASCAP was like, I think it's like $100 now. I only paid like maybe $50. ASCAP was cheap back then. I already had that set up, so I'm like, okay, this how they say this how we get paid for being an artist. And from there, it went from learning how to do that to mechanicals. So like, okay, you can get paid mechanicals. Then it's like, okay, what about the other ones? Then it's a sync license. I'm like, okay, I do the sync license, and now I know how to do that one. Then it just went like real crazy, the neighboring license and all that.
All right, now a lot of rappers these days they say they have not got paid for their music. So with you explaining all these different avenues, like break down like how you get paid.
Okay, so the reason they ain't getting paid because they signing they publishings and they masters and all they copyrights is going to the labels. So the labels is holding their bread because when you own the copyrights of a song, that basically makes you the owner of the song. That means you can do whatever you want. You can charge how much ever you want. This is your property. They call it intellectual property. So with that, they'll hold that, and the money that they supposed to get from the streams, from mechanicals and stuff, the label get that. See, the artists only really get paid off the shows. That's why they do a lot of shows, and they charge like shows for shows and features. Or they get paid from their distribution, which is the distro kids and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But the label get it. So with that, with the distribution side, the artists get it, the features get it, and the composers and stuff get it. And it's another one on top of that called the neighboring rights. They collect for like your mechanical streams and stuff, but the labels get that off the sound recording because it's two different kind of copyrights you can get. Like the way it's set up, it's so confusing if you don't start from like the beginning and go on down. You'll be like, you need this and that. Then what is this? So it's like, it's two different kind of copyrights. Okay, it's a performance art copyright, and it's a sound recording. The performance art is for like the lyrics, and it's for the music, the beat. So that me being an artist and my homie being a producer, we own that. Some people sign that off and let the labels own that.
Right.
That means they really ain't gonna really. They'll get paid a little bit from the ASCAP and stuff, but they ain't gonna. They will taking a lot of that. They signing they publishing and they signing that away too. They don't even know they signing that away too. The other side is the sound recording. That's what the labels own. That means that's the master version of the song. That's the recorded. We go in the studio and drop this track right now. The recorded song, that's the masters. That's what everybody's fighting for now.
Right.
The masters. The label can do whatever they want. The masters. That means the artists have to come to the label in order for the artist to use the song. That's how a lot of artists get messed out of their bread because they don't get their publishing or they don't own their masters, which I feel like a lot of artists don't know. I was reading an article with Saba, and if I'm running off, just let me know.
Do your thing, bro.
He was saying like a lot of artists don't know, and I kind of figured out too that song you released down the line. I got a song I released in 2015. 10 to 20 years from now, that song is gonna be my biggest hit song, and you can still collect off the masters and the royalty from that song. Cause if you get better as an artist and you get a hit song now, your fan base is gonna go back to your first song and see where they started at.
Facts.
And it's only gonna be a trickle effect from there. But a lot of artists sign that away for 20, 30 years, and you know, rapper these days, life expectancy is short. They getting popped off, especially the hood ones.
Yeah.
So with that, it's like they ain't, when they do pop, the label still own that. We still got y'all down for a whole 20 years from y'all masters, and you only been in this mug 5 years. You got to work the rest of this off. But we'll keep collecting y'all money for y'all on y'all masters. You can get the show money and go out there and do whatever. So it's all about the deals that they make. Like with me, I collect all of that, like my mechanicals, everything. If a label would want to do business with me, I would want to. It would have to make sense with me, but they can't really get my masters and like that. We can probably like in a partnership, or it had to make sense to me.
Yeah. You know, nowadays we live in the age of technology. You know what I'm saying? Where technology is like the new drug. Have you ever thought about like selling this information or creating like a little ebook or something?
Um, that's actually what I'm going to do now. Well, not going to do. I'm processing it now. Like I'm coming up. I have a website, maymanentertain.com. It's my website, and I'm setting everything up online where you can go on there, and it'll have links and it'll explain what's this royalty's gonna do. It'll have links to everything like that. So I'm setting that up, and I'm also making like video logs of everything, so I got a pimp that I wanted to start making a book on too, but I ain't want to do it at once. I just want to take my time with each one. I was gonna drop the website first. That way I can start getting people signed up and start getting people more well off the website. And then from there was gonna be the videos, and then from there was gonna be the book. So I kind of already got a plan of how I want to do everything, because you definitely in the right light. It's definitely there.
Facts, because I'm not an artist. You know what I'm saying? I never want to be an artist. But I still never heard of half of the mechanical and all that. I've never heard any artist in an interview or nothing say anything about half these things. And I know if artists out there listening, like they be like, damn, that's information that I would pay to learn. You know what I'm saying? Because most people, like you say, Google's your friend. Most people not even going to waste their time. Or at the same time, the ones that do, they might not go down the right path for the information they find. You know what I'm saying? It might be bullshit information, or they might spend a whole year just trying to find it. You know what I'm saying? When you give it right to them, that cut out the time wasted.
Yeah, and that's what I learned though. Like you said, like I learned that like being an artist and having homies that's artists and just going to networks and stuff. I'm like, bro, like having conversations with people there, they'll say they don't know nothing about it, and then you try to explain it to them, they be like, because it'll get to a head scratcher because it's so much.
Yeah.
It's so much. Like artists get paid on one side of the spectrum, and then the label get paid on one side of the spectrum. And with that, you being an artist and a label, that means you getting paid on both sides of the spectrum. Because the only thing the label do is help push your stuff, publish your stuff, and brand your stuff, and help you get out there. It basically help you get the masses and stuff. Yeah. That's all the label is really for, a name, a backing, and the money. So if you could do all that yourself and collect all that yourself, that means you getting all the proceeds. All you got to do is make yourself pop, and if you got some good music and you know how to make content, then it shouldn't be that hard to make yourself pop.
Now, you spoke on being a producer. Every time somebody tell me they a producer, I always think like, man, that probably got to be the hardest part of being a musician is composing the beat, making the beat, because it got to sound right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if you do mixing and mastering and all that, but I get in my car, bro, and I hear a song in my car, and that shit'll be horrible, bro, to the point that I, like, yesterday, bro, a dude sent my girl a DM like, check out my song. So she was like, I don't know you. Why would I check out your song? I'm like, bro, check out the song. You might like the song, you know what I'm saying? And she played the song, and it was a decent song, but I could tell that it wasn't mixed well. Quality. And I'm like, man, all this bro need is a good mix on this song, and that shit cold, you feel me?
You would be surprised. It's a lot of good songs out there that just need a good mix. Like, it's a lot of songs that be like, man, that song suck. But only reason it sucked because the mix bad. But if the mix was up there, quality, you'd be like, man, that shit's kind of hot. But being a producer, yeah, because, I mean, it's easy when you just making the beat and you vibing. The hard part would probably be like, the most hard part was for like me being a producer was, I would work with somebody and they'd be like, yeah, bro, they want to be like what the band. Like, you got to give me more. You ain't got no reference song. Like, you don't want to sit down with me and listen to the beat, come up with the beat. And you make the beat and like, this ain't what I wanted, but like, it is what you wanted. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I like more hands-on people when it comes to making beats for people. It's easy when you making a beat for yourself or just vibing and making a beat and stuff like that. But when you working with another person, an artist and stuff like that, and they don't give you no kind of no kind of information how they wanted to sound, and they ain't got to be no thought. They just want you to come up with the whole idea. That'd be the frustrating part about it.
A lot of people say Chicago is probably like the worst place to grow up. I mean, to blow up musically. Like, do you feel like the lack of Chicago having like a business structure set up over it is hurting Chicago?
Yes and no, because it's like there's like on the music side, the lack of business on the music side. There are like actually like people that do help on the business side and stuff like that, and it definitely is harder in Chicago. I feel like you say the lack of business side, right? Like people don't know the business side.
Yeah, like you got a lot of people out here throwing shows. Like let's say G Herbo got a show. You know what I'm saying? You pay to get 10 minutes before G Herbo, but when you get there, ain't nobody out there. So you just paid $1,500 for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like they got down on you type shit.
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. See, most people will do it for like the exposure and stuff, but then it like I I used to try to go to every show, and I had just made a post recently. And I say, you know what? I made myself too available because me trying to go to every show and everything, hit every show is just like, man, yeah, he gonna be there with the band, but then it's like me not knowing the business. I'm thinking me going to every show is a good thing. It's not like me not going to every show. It's a bad thing. It's just like some shows is like, what's the benefit of going to this show? Like some shows you just go to, I just waste my time. I could have just went to did this, went to do that. So now I look at like not like the benefit like on a bad side, but how could this help and how could I be of service when I get there? You know what I'm saying? It's fine not get there, but how can it make sense to me?
Right.
Being there, because a lot of these like right now, like at the age I'm at or like the time, like it is a lot of business, and I know this like with the music, it's a lot of business, and if you don't know your business, you can get screwed, or you don't know the business, they ain't want to mess with you. But if you know too much business, they probably don't want to mess with you because they can't screw you.
Facts.
So it'd be hard for me to maneuver sometimes. Just offer because I don't want to talk too much, let people know I know too much, because then they be like, oh no, we can't do him like that, or they might try to use me. So it's just, oh no, it's just weird. Like on the business side, a lot of artists don't know the business side, and that's probably why they not, progressing.
All right, for those not familiar with your music, like get them one song to go check out and give us a why they checking this song out.
Only one. Oh man. The Love Me Now song. My single Love Me Now. It's a single that I just released off my project The Manuscript. I got a video out for it right now. It's at like 20K. The song is basically touching up on how like at the present moment people don't show you no love right now. They wait till you die to rather say they messing with you or they rocking with you. When it's like, bro, you could have just told me that you fucking my music or you was fucking with me and rocking with me like you say you was, then why you waiting till I'm dying to tell everybody else rocking with me? Or I just spoke to the man. And so it's like a lot of, I made that song that says like, if you don't messing with me right now, don't wait till I die to say you mess with me, because it's just fake at that point, Love me now, that's the song that's like real touching, because I'm asking questions in it like, okay, who you riding for? You say you out here in the streets, something happened to you or happened to your boy, who you sliding for? Somebody gonna slide for you? So it's just like that was the whole mindset of the song. So my song invokes thoughts. I want people to think.
Would you say you make music for yourself or for people to enjoy?
It's funny because I asked myself that this morning, and it's crazy that you asked me that question. I would say I make it for myself, but it started out for me like making it for myself for the situation I'm going through. But I always know like when I was younger, music used to help me through situations. So it ultimately ended up being for others, so others can learn from it and benefit and gain off of it too.
Yeah. A lot of, like, I asked you that question because I connect with a lot of music that touch me in a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure that artists didn't go in the booth to make it to touch me. They made it like as a therapy session for themselves,
Facts.
you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But the real shit connect with people, and that's, to me, that's the best way to like grow as a musician, to just make real honest music.
It's
And,
organic.
yeah, and you gonna find people that connect with your shit, and they gonna spread your shit for you.
Yeah, and you like you that's 100% true because like with me like I make music that I was feeling at the time or like I don't like making gimmick music. Like, oh, I'm about to make this song just to get drunk. I had to feel like, oh yeah, I want to make a theme song for when I go to the club, like on some type like that. Cause I hear, it's weird. This is probably off subject, but it's weird. But I hear music as in like theme songs. So it's like I'm making theme songs to my own life and everybody else's life. That's how I hear music when I make music. It got to be a theme song. If I'm going to the club, I know I'm gonna ride to the club to this song. So I did get upset, didn't I?
Nah, cause
okay.
but you still explaining it in a real way.
Yeah,
because I remember Nipsey, like when he was talking about going in and making Victory Lap. He said, I wanted to make a theme song for my condo overlooking the Staples Center. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely gotta make theme songs for your active life. You know what I'm saying? How you feeling in that moment. You have to make theme songs for it, and shit just take off how it take off. You know what I'm saying?
But with the organicness, like it's with just making music, how I'm feeling and like for therapy for me, it let the people know where you was at that time, your vulnerabilities, what you were thinking about. It gives a person a bigger insight on who you are as a person, and if it connect with a person, like. Yeah, I have like Love Me Now connects with people like, and people have told me like, bro, that song touched me in a way. I'm like it be weird to me sometimes. It's like dang, I ain't never think my songs can like actually touch a person like that, and then they organically do. I get like a tag now with people sharing my song like, bro, this song's still hot. I'm like, damn, bro, like I met you like a week to ago.
What are those moments like when people say, man, this music touched me, or somebody tell you they a fan of you?
It be surreal because it's like I don't know how to like I be like thank you, but I don't know how to like not accept it, but it just be weird because it's like I want to say weird. It just I never imagined of my music like doing that. People like, bro, your music made me feel a certain way. Like that was like I want to say it was a goal. But it like to see it happening, it's just like, bro, you really can touch people with your songs, like,
Facts.
And to be able to do that, to know, it only made me want to make more music for the better. Cause if an artist know that they can touch people and they deliberately make music that's destructive, then they're kind of a fucked up person, honestly. So if I know I make music that can touch people, why not try to make music that's gonna help people? That's how I always seen it.
I don't think a lot of artists even go into anything thinking like that, because I can't remember what Lupe song it was, but Lupe said that same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I say some shit knowing that this may send a person down the wrong path to do? You know what I'm saying? I'm a musician. My music hopefully gonna touch millions of people. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I touch them in a positive light.
Yeah.
And nowadays we got the internet, bro. The internet, such a wild ass place. Most rappers go towards the negative shit. You know what I'm saying? They want to speak on that negative shit because they feel like that's like fuel to their fire that's gonna get them where they need to go.
Well, these days, it seems like the bullshit get more views and more watches than all the positive stuff. Like when you now, I'm pretty sure I have the ability to go out there and make a drill song, a kill song, or just a dead op and everything like that. And if I did, that motherfucker probably do numbers. But it's like why would I bring it? Is why would I want to bring that to me? Because with that, it come with shit. It's just not like you doing it and it's gonna be okay. If you doing that kind of music, then you making a song how you the toughest nigga out here, you shooting the guns. It's gonna be a nigga that feel like he the toughest nigga out here shooting the guns doing that, so he gonna want to try you.
Facts.
I gotta try this nigga. This nigga say, nah, I'm the baddest nigga out here. Now you into some stuff, so it's just like it wouldn't be no point of even doing no music like that, or even saying nothing like that, especially when everybody doing it and saying the same thing. All the music is repetitive. I done heard so many songs of everybody fucking everybody bitch. Everybody doing this, everybody doing that, but who telling you, okay, that's the street life. That's all the good. They telling you everything that comes through. Let me tell you some of the bad stuff. Let me tell you how to move in the streets. Let me tell you how to do this in the streets. Let me tell you how to do that. Like my music, I cover I cover the other side of it. Like I sold drugs and all that other stuff, and I ain't really no. I ain't never want to be no drug kingpin. I only did that because of certain situations. So it was like, if I do it, I always had a goal to it. I'm gonna do this. I'll need this for it though. So I'm just gonna get that. Then after I get them, I'm move out the way and shit. All my homies knew that they ain't never try to keep me in that. They was just like, okay, he fucked up right now. Let me look out for him, and that was love. So a lot of people do it, but they want to make a goal and a career out of it. And I noticed that, like, why you want to be a kingpin? Like, you know how the movies end?
No, for all the same.
They
it's
don't
rare.
end. They don't. Who you know made it out?
It's rare that
unless they
somebody
snitched
stay on top of
or
some
moved
shit
away,
like that, or even be able to step away peacefully.
Yeah. So it's just like, and I caught on to that. I'm like, nah, that ain't. I don't want to be no kingpin. Nah, work that motherfucker out and use that as leverage. You know what I'm saying? Or use that to a stepping stone. Is the game these days, they walking right into it and not even caring that they walking right into it. Then they don't even know half of the stuff into it. They getting tricked off by a nigga that got tricked off by another nigga.
Facts. Tripping.
It's tripping. So it's just like, who gonna tell them something different? So me being in it and knowing, it's like, let me tell them this side of the game too. Like, y'all know that side of the game, but it's stuff over here, or you can do something different. You ain't even got to do this. But so I got a like my project, the manuscript that I talk about that. I talk about like the streets, and I talk about how if you want to do it, this is how I did it. I moved this way. I had a code. If you want to get some bread, you got to stack your bread. You got to have a code. Got to move by discipline. You know what I'm saying? But then if you're doing that, then watch out for people who might be with you that might hate on you, because it's always a. Dolph just got killed by one of his homies.
Yeah, I was
so
just talking about that.
It's like, it's weird in that game. You always getting snaked by your homies. Your homies will take you out faster than your op will take you out. Like, what the, like, it's like a lose-lose in that game, and a lot of people going right towards the lose-lose.
Facts. All right, now earlier you spoke on having a website. Now you obviously a lot more than just an artist, you know what I'm saying? But you still have a website. You know, a lot of artists, like, cause I do marketing, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of artists, when they come to me or they ask me for advice, I say the first thing you need is a website, bro. You shouldn't be dropping no music unless you have a website. Cause you gonna push all the traffic to YouTube. You might not even have a YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? So you pushing them to somebody else's channel. You know what I'm saying? When you drop your music, you using the link from DistroKid, so you pushing them to DistroKid. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, start a website and start an email list at least. You know what I'm saying? Start connecting with the people that's really trying to connect with you and build with those people. I think a lot of people be trying to go 0 to 100 quick, and it rarely works like that. You know what I'm saying?
That way, that 0 to 100 quick, that's a slippery slope, because is it really organic?
Fact.
Like, are they really fucking with you because of your music, or are they fucking with you because of the shit that come with you? Because I know artists fans that was only rocking with artists when they did something stupid, like this 6ix9ine dude.
Yeah.
A lot of people were just fucking him because he was just, wow, what he gonna do today?
And they wasn't even fucking with the music.
The music was horrible though. Like, I'll give him 1 or 2 or 3 songs. But
that.
Nah, it was a couple songs I'm like, you know what? He might can do something if he buckles down, but it's like all the other shit. Like, what the fuck this dude talking about? Let me see my thought. You're talking about the fan base, yeah. So with that, I realized gaining it organically is better, because you actually get to know who rocking with you, and then you get to see it firsthand, and then you get to see how you inspiring people. it's better than just be banned. Cause I be seeing people ban fan base.
Bad followers.
The Spotify's. Everybody got 100Ks and 40K. I'm like, how the fuck everybody?
Oh God.
Bro, I got my shit together. And I wasn't nowhere near 140K. I'm like, bro, just imagine me getting 100 and something 40K and a pipeline open for me to just get paid. A lot of these artists that paying for it, that's still I guess they still gonna get paid from the streams, but they only gonna get the distribution.
A lot of them fake streams get weeded out when it's time to get that bread.
For real?
Yeah.
I thought they keep those.
Nah, a lot of the fake screen, like when Spotify look at your numbers, they can tell if they fake or not. So when they come time to get paid, they ain't gonna pay you. They may pay some, but they can definitely say, "Oh no, this came from a streaming farm in India." Bro.
Listen, it was a lot of artists that had maybe 100. I ain't never seen that a day in my life. Everybody posting it like I got a 1.4K views.
You know, Photoshop a motherfucker too.
I'm sitting here like, damn, bro, how the fuck? I'm looking at my shit like, am I doing something wrong? What the fuck? I know I ain't. But I think I don't want to say they paid for, cause some of them might be organic. Like some people might be working.
You know what's crazy about this shit, and we keep bringing up the word organic. To me, you don't have a fan base or a following if you can't get 10 people to come out and watch you perform.
Man, that's hard.
Cause if you doing 100K streams, you feel me, and you look at your streams and they coming from Chicago, you should be able to get 10 people from Chicago to show up to your show. Man, in Chicago.
You get 100K. You getting 30, 40 people from Chicago.
You feel me? But a lot of artists can't get anybody to come watch them perform.
And that is so hard. Like, I don't know what it is about the people coming out to perform. I don't know if it's they got something better to do. They don't believe in the artist, or they don't see these days. What took the fun out of going out was all the shooting and killings. You'll go to a club and event. There's a shootout here. There's a shootout there. But now I've been at a lot of events and stuff, and there don't be none of that sort no more.
And be love.
It be all love. And I'd be like, bro, y'all should come out. And
chicks in the building and everything.
And everything. So it just be all kind of love. And if you definitely right on that, because a lot of them people that do got them numbers, they don't be bringing people out.
Facts.
So it's just weird. Like you hit it on the head with that. And then I like you say you do marketing, so you know about conversions and getting like looks, and then you know about the who gonna comment and stuff like that. A lot of people the comments don't even be matching sometimes. Man,
like you say, you buy a fan base. You go on their IG, they got 100,000 followers, and they got 100 likes. Like it's no way that these numbers can add up, bro. No way.
I see it like this. If I go on a person page and they probably got like 170K, and I go on their pictures and they doing 2,000, 3,000, I'm like, okay, it got to be something else. I
understand that.
Exactly. So then you go to another page, you like 10, 20, 15. Come on, bro.
Nigga got 50,000 followers, 12 likes.
12 likes.
Like, bro,
where your fans at?
You know what I'm saying? For real. So when you like a lot of I tell artists all the time, like, marketing is everything. You know what I'm saying? Even a small, but if you got $100 a month to put on your music, you know what I'm saying? You drop a video, you spend 50 on Facebook and Instagram. You feel me? Then you spend the other 50 on YouTube. That's decent right there. You know what I'm saying? At some point, like anytime I'm on YouTube and I see a ad that's a video come across and I rock with it, bro, I'm going to go to your page. I'm going to like the video, and then I'm going to comment that the ad worked and it brought me here. You feel me? Just to let people know.
And see, people don't even do that though. Like that's dope that you do that. Like, and let people know what brought them there, because then it motivates the person to like, dang, okay, it is working. Like, just to know that it's working.
I should start putting where I'm located too.
Yeah, because I mean, just because that's you showing love. Like, and man, it's hard. I know. I used to comment. I used to send my song to my people and be like, yeah, like, comment, and share. And they're like that. Like that, I told you like,
Look the
comment, and share the video.
Because those little things help. You know what I'm saying?
It
I know how
does.
much a like, a share, and a comment
Can do.
on any platform. You know what I'm
What
saying?
they call it, the algorithm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I like to let artists know when something worked on me, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it's an ad that I ain't know you from a can of paint, you know what I'm saying? But because you paid for this ad and I really like the song, you feel me? I ain't doing that on everything that come across my shit. It gotta get my attention. I'm gonna let you know like that shit work, bro.
That's dope.
Cause a lot of people they think marketing, I don't know what the fuck they think marketing is.
Man, bro. You know what? I couldn't even tell you either what they think marketing is, cause before I realized that marketing was so big when I was dropping meals, and I was like, damn, why I ain't getting no plays? I ain't getting no views. Damn, how do I get this shit out there to people? That's why I'm like, damn, you gotta learn, you gotta know a little bit of marketing. You gotta put some money behind that.
And marketing ain't always paid, you know what I'm saying? Some of it's just coming up with a catchy way to put it in front of people, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's all about, like, a lot of people rush shit, you know what I'm saying? What I've learned is sometimes you gotta sit with that idea, you know what I'm saying, and nurture that idea.
Oh man, listen, I was just telling my homie this. He working on some music and he got some nice songs. I say, bro, we gonna have it. It's gonna be like a baby. It's gonna take. He's like, it might not take 9 months, but we gonna treat it like a baby. You gotta put that mug in the incubator, feed it, let it get some life, and then we gonna put some stuff behind it. And cause you definitely right on that. If you just like these days though, for some reason, everybody feels like just pushing everything out is the thing. They want to oversaturate it, and that's cool. You know, I think Future started doing that, right? Future was the one him and Gucci was the ones oversaturating with their music.
Yeah, just keep dropping,
dropping it. Like, and they started that trend. But these days, everybody think that's the trend. But when you are like a newer artist, and you can't really do all that. I mean, you can, but if you ain't got nobody listening to it, then why you doing it?
Yeah, it's like you wasting your time in a way. Cause I had my homie Don P. You ever heard of Don P?
I heard of him.
My boy pushed a song, bro, for probably 2 years, bro. One song, just pushed it. And first he dropped a song. Once it got 100K, I think, on SoundCloud, he dropped the video. You know what I'm saying? But it took him a year to get that 100K. You know what I'm saying? A lot of artists don't have that foresight to just push a song or just push a project. You know what I'm saying? That can get you far, bro, because it's a lot of people that haven't heard that song or that project before you move on to the next one.
And listen, you're absolutely right, because like I had to learn that. I learned that probably, I'm in my 3rd project right now. And I learned that at my 3rd project. I'm like, damn, you know what? I learned that like after I dropped my 2nd project, and I was getting discouraged. I'm like, damn, ain't nobody listening and like that. But people used to tell me, like, you know, focus it on that one song. I was like, nah, I'm gonna move to the next song. And with me just releasing this project, somebody, a school student, commented on one of my old projects I dropped in 2015, and I say, damn. I'm like, what if I would have just pushed this one song that a school teacher doing right now? She teaching her a class, a curriculum on a song that I had from 2015.
That's like, crazy.
And it was inspired to me, because it's like, what if I would have just pushed this song instead of dropping that album? I could have been holding on to that, or dropping the project I just didn't. I ain't like mad at it. It was just like, bro, next time push. That's why, like with this song, I got a nice song that's doing good now. I'm gonna push. I'm gonna keep pushing that song, because, like you said, it's people ain't even heard that. And then on top of that, I can always go back to my old music and push, because it's still people that never heard that.
Man, I'm gonna give you this one, bro. It's 12 months in a year. You know what I'm saying? I would say break it down in the quarters like they do in real life. 3, 3, 3, 3. You know what I'm saying? Each 3 months, just pick 3 states to market your shit to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then the next 3 months, pick another 3.
Rotate them.
You know what I'm saying? Then with Facebook, and you got your website, you know about the Facebook Pixel. the pixel gon' capture those ones that's really fucking with you.
Because they're going to let you know who going to well.
Yeah, so every time you drop music, you just create what they call it, man, the retargeting ad. You know what I'm saying?
You see, you know the marketing, man. I'm just dabbing into the marketing. Like after I learned all that, and I noticed this, I was like, okay, now it's time for me to learn how to effectively market because now I got the other side down, packed the whole how to collect and how to do that, how to brand. Yeah. So now it's just time to push myself out there.
Yeah, that marketing is, to me, marketing is where you begin to grow. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, we live in Chicago, but the world's so much bigger than Chicago. Facts. So if you can grab 10 people in New York, 5 people in Florida, you know what I'm saying? That's powerful. Regardless of if it's only 15 people right there, bro. That's 15 people that might pass your music on for you.
And yeah, and it's true, and you're right, because like you said, I check my analytics for my distributions and stuff like that, right? And it shows you where you get plays at. So the power, like you said, if you even 10, I have some states I have like one view, like one listener a month, but that one listener probably had like 10, 12 listens off of a song.
Facts.
So it's like, damn, if I only got one person listening 10, 12 times, damn, 10 people are gonna listen 10, 12 times. And so, like you said, that definitely helps.
The place where I think DistroKid and all these places could get more powerful is if they can somehow give you that person name that listen to your song. You feel
yeah.
Name, an email, or something. Give you a way to connect with your actual listeners. Then if DistroKid can figure that out, bro, there'll be $1 billion platform. Because I can reach out to that person and let them know I fuck with them. You know what I'm saying?
And then it means so much to that person.
You feel me?
Because I had another surreal moment, like with the school teacher. I reached out to them. I'm like, thank you for using my music. I'm honored that you would. She say, I'm honored that you emailed me.
Man,
I say, huh?
a lot of people won't see the value in something like that, bro. A lot of people just put it on their IG, glow and brag about it, be like, man, they teaching a class on my song type shit. But you reaching out to that teacher, bro, like you just said, that probably made her day. She probably really fuck with you.
The message that I got, and she do, because listen, the message that I got, she was like, oh my God, I can't believe you're emailing me.
Like, you teaching a class on me. Fuck you
like,
talking about?
Of course I'm gonna email you. She dig it though. She said she used that one song. She used it for her curriculum 2 years in a row. So it not was just 1 year. Like, it was something that she was doing. Like, she made it part of her classroom curriculum, where you compare my song American Dream to the American Dream today, or to an article about the American Dream. How does that correlate with the song that I made? And it was just, I was like at an awful, it was like, man, me making that song in 2015, I wouldn't have thought no school teacher would be trying to, well, not even trying, would be teaching her kids a curriculum based off of my lyrics.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's big. And that just motivated me to like, bro, I don't think you should be stopping no time soon.
Because you never know which song is the song. You know what I'm saying? And that go back to when I asked you, like, do you make music for yourself or for your listeners? I'm pretty sure you made that song from an experience that you went through. And you felt that shit. You put that shit out there.
I was a lot of my songs come from when I'm in my feelings. When I'm feeling some type of way. If I'm happy, sad, that's when I get a lot of good songs. I was at my grandma's house, sleeping on her couch. And I was thinking like, damn, the American Dream ain't shit. Because how the fuck am I sleeping on my grandma's couch and I'm supposed to be here, I'm supposed to be doing this. What's my American Dream? The American Dream, it's an illusion. And it was just like, I had a beat that I was making and it was called American Dream, and I was just like, I'm gonna go down the rabbit hole. It started with that to the concept of, what's the American dream to yourself? How do people vision the American dream? Everybody want the finer things, nice cars and diamond rings, but it's, it's painted that you can have all this shit, but it's like a price or like it's an illusion. Like Louis Vuitton, we're supposed to be having Louis Vuitton, not the black people.
You know what's crazy about what you just said is this how people view the American dream. You know what I'm saying? Because you made that song from your perspective and what you were going through in life. You got a teacher teaching a class on that. You know what I'm saying? Let's say 5 years from now, you go platinum off that song, American Dream. Now you living the American dream based off the perspective that you saw it from. Now you ain't got to go out there and buy the Gucci and the Prada and shit. You know what I'm saying? But just having this conversation with you, I know you just not gonna go out there and do some wild ass shit. A motherfucker gave you $1 million. You gonna strategically use this $1 million. You know what I'm saying? So now, in sense, you redefining the American dream. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy how life sometime align itself, bro.
You want to know something? Is big because the word the dream part of American Dream is such a big thing in my brand now. Like so it started with the American Dream, right? And from the American Dream, it was me saying like, "Oh, this is just a dream." You know, it's your dream if you want to live it. It's your dream if you know you can get it. Cause they say that the American Dream is being free and you know all of that, but the American Dream is really the dream that you want to live.
Facts.
It's your dream, and that's what I was trying to get across with the song. So it ended up becoming my brand and my label. Made Man Entertainment became an acronym, and it became manifest all dreams effectively. Millions accumulate naturally. You know, in order to become a made man, you got to manifest your dreams effectively, and then the millions gonna come naturally. Facts. So, like that word "dream," it just be playing like it's a huge. I've been hearing a lot the whole dream and American dream and stuff like that. It's just weird to me, but it's like you said, it's all aligned. It come in line, and that's what I be looking at. All of it lining up.
How life is, bro. Life be a motherfucker.
Oh, it's a
like
trip.
You say, you was these. To me, our greatest lessons come from when we at our lowest. You know what I'm saying, or when we pushing for some shit. You know what I'm saying, and everything bad that can happen start fucking happening, but you push through that shit. You know what I'm saying, like if you can get through those cloudy days, those rainy days, then it's some special shit for you at the end of that fucked up shit. Yeah. And a lot of people living in the world that we live in, a lot of people crumble from that pressure. Or they ask like, why is this happening to me? You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to, you know, see life for what it is. Like everybody got some fucked up shit happening to them. You know what I'm saying? You just can't crumble from that shit.
No, you know, and like music and the music, like me making music and people, like I try to have a solution to the, like when I make a song, if it's a problem in the song, I try to have a solution. I try to have a light in the mood to let people do know, like, hey, like you just said, it's if you get through this shit, it's gonna be some better days.
Facts.
Cause it's like people going through depression and they, like you said, they ain't making it. A lot of people not making it, depression winning. So, like the music I make, I would be wanting to bring hope and inspire. You know what I'm saying? Just to give some hope. Like I got a song called MIA, and I wrote it when I was going through depression. And it's just like no matter what, sometimes like through all the bullshit, sometimes I just want to go MIA. I don't even want to be on. I want to be MIA. So nobody know where I'm at. I'm just not existing. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like it was just a whole. But if you hear it, you be like, man, this song brought me some. It took me to a place, but it brought me some sense of it's gonna be okay at the end.
That's why art is important that's why music is literally the biggest culture in the world.
Yeah, because it can touch. It don't matter what race you is, what nationality you is, what it can touch you.
Y'all painting pictures, bro. Literally, an artist painting on a canvas, bro. Let me ask you this: like, if you can give your younger self any advice, like, what would it be?
Stay consistent, and just be true to yourself. You know, don't let nobody tell you who you are. You know who you are at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And stay consistent with what you want to do and the goals that you set for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the stuff, if I would have been consistent with, yeah, I probably would have already been. But I feel like with that you had to learn.
Facts.
So, and if you don't learn, then you know what they say you're gonna do to repeat it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I just try to learn from everything.
Yeah. I stopped questioning life, you feel me, as far as like, why is this happening?
I did
always try to find the why in it. Because you know what's crazy about me, bro? Like, whenever something bad happened, I learned that it's two more things following that. Literally,
Facts.
bro. To me, like, personally, whenever something bad has ever happened to me, it's two more things coming behind that. And when I figured that out in my life, I was like, shit. At this point, I'm just bracing for the impact, you know what I'm saying? And however it come out, I learned to deal with it. Like, my girl, she be like, bro, like, I don't know what's going on with you. And I'm like, it ain't that you ain't supposed to know what's going on with me, you know what I'm saying? I just ain't supposed to show it, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like this my struggle, you know what I'm saying? It ain't your struggle. I ain't here to put my struggles on you.
I'm married, and my wife, it drives her crazy like that when stuff goes on. How I keep a level head, cause it's like, bro, you ain't supposed to see that, and it's not like you ain't supposed to see it. But if you freaking out and you going crazy, and I'm freaking out and I'm going crazy, then who kind of figure the solution out? Who is being the strong one?
Facts.
So it's just like I take the weight, so you don't got to. In a way, so it's I definitely understand what you mean by that. Like it's like we gotta have that hard shell because we know something gonna happen over. It's like we can learn from it and feel what we feel, but we just tend to want to do it on our own and how we know how to do it.
Yeah, I'll figure that shit out. You feel
Facts.
me? Win, lose, or draw. I can't remember who said this shit, but they said Drake said this shit. He was like, damn, I can't even think of the line. But he said some shit like, I ain't never had to do this because I never let it come to that type shit. I can't remember the line. I wish I could, bro. But he killed that shit because it's like, bro, like, we know we going through some fucked up shit, you know what I'm saying? And we could crash and crumble, bro. But you just can't allow yourself. You can't allow yourself to.
You can crash and crumble. You can take another route, and then the other route usually don't be the route you want. Like, I don't want to do that. It usually be some off the wall shit. Yeah. So it just be like
you gotta deal with it.
You gotta deal with it. Gotta buckle down. Then.
You gotta roll with them punches, bro. Now, before we get out of here, tell the people how they can get in tune with you, stay in tune with you, find everything you got going
on. You can basically follow me everywhere at Young Shot Nation. YUNGCHINATION. It's all one word. People tend to put an O in my name. Like, for whatever reason, they always put YOUN. I'm like, no O. I'll be having to repeat that over and over. No O. That's YUNG. Young Shot Nation. You can follow my website, MadeManEntertain.com. Not entertainment, MadeManEntertain.com. And basically where you can find me, and I don't make it too hard for people to find me.
All right, man. Let me tell you, I appreciate you for sliding, coming through. You feel me? Because every now and again, I get sent off. You feel me? And I don't appreciate getting sent off. So I appreciate you for sliding through. You know what I'm saying? Man, this conversation to me was so open and honest. You know, I don't feel like I really asked you a lot of questions. I feel like I only asked you like 3-4 questions, and the rest was just conversation. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you for being able to hold a conversation and then being able to articulate yourself and breaking down like the different ways to get paid. Cause
there's so many of them, man. That was only half of them. I can't get all the game.
Man, but once again, I appreciate that because I created this platform for people to be able to learn from, you know what I'm saying, the people I bring. And once again, for me to learn from the people I bring up here, you know what I'm saying? And you definitely opened up and was honest with me, bro. I feel like a lot of people, like me personally, like, there's artists that I've never listened to their music, but I seen them on the Breakfast Club. And the interview was so good, it made me go listen to their music. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like any artist that can come sit down and give an honest, open interview gonna gain fans from it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, because
shout
again,
out to you.
I appreciate that. Because like again, it's back to being genuine and being like your true self. Just being like don't like ain't don't you ain't got to put no facade on. Like just be who you are. People who gonna like you. Why try to why fake for somebody who ain't gonna like you? You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like I was watching something, and I was watching Gary Vee, and he was like high school over with. Like the fuck you putting on a show for? Who you high school over with?
Who
Fuck
you
what
trying
everybody
to
else say and
impress?
think.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I felt about it too. I ain't people treat like the music is like music game and stuff like high school, like the popularity and stuff. But fuck all that shit. Like I ain't never played that shit in high school. I ain't gonna play it now. I just be myself. If people who fuck with me and understand me for who I am, they gonna rock with me and I'm gonna rock with them right back.
Big facts. So I appreciate you, bro, for coming through chopping.
Oh, I
it up with me.
appreciate you, man, for inviting me. You know
No
what I'm
doubt.
saying? So it's I ain't never really did no podcast or to sit down and just talk like this face to face with nobody. This is my first time doing it.
Man, I honestly
I
feel
enjoyed
like
it.
like when I have a good interview, it's two things I can gauge off of. It's how long the interview lasted. We had an hour, a little bit under an hour maybe because I started rolling early. So we around an hour, you know what I'm saying? If you go on my YouTube channel, I don't got many interviews that's an hour, you know what I'm saying? I try to keep them under 30 minutes.
Okay.
But anytime the conversation flowing, you know what I'm saying, and we picking each other brains, we throwing information out there, then I just let it rock, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
one, that's how I gauge a good interview. And two, it's just how open and honest somebody is, you know, because a lot of people will come on, bro, and they'll get the capping. And I'll be like,
I just shot 20 niggas.
Like,
No,
bro,
I'm the man on the block.
I don't want to hear about you shooting nobody, though. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear about you going through your adversity and pulling through it.
Pulling
you know
through
what I'm
it.
saying?
Yeah, like tell a story.
Facts.
Tell a story. So I definitely understand what you mean. So I'm just like me right now. I'm honestly me being an artist trying to help other artists and bring awareness like with the music royalties and stuff. But it's me just being a dope artist is just a plus to me knowing the knowledge that I know.
Yeah, man. Man, get that ebook, that website, that course.
It's coming.
However you do it, bro.
It's
Get
coming.
it out here. People
All
gonna
of that's
pay for
coming.
it, bro. People gonna pay for it. Information is the new crack.
I
Bro.
want to help them. It's crazy because I genuinely want to help because I didn't roll with DJ Nate, and I didn't roll
Shout
with
out DJ.
man. That's my man. That's my brother. Like I still
He
talk to
don't
that
get the
man
credit
today.
that he deserves.
Man, and I'm glad you said that because it seemed like the only people that were saying it was the me and my homies that grew up with him or made music with him. Like, bro, man, you don't get the credit you deserve.
Yeah,
And you
and
do.
he a legend, bro.
A lot of the sounds that out is
Cause of him.
man. Listen, I heard the first time I heard Uzi Vert, I thought that was Nate. I said, bro, why he sound like my homie? What's going on? But it's just so yeah, and from us, we knew a little bit of the business side, but we ain't know a lot of the business side. And I was always the one like, bro, we need to learn some certain stuff. So I took the time to learn it because like I can go back and link with bro. We gotta do it this way now because he can. Nate still got it.
Legend, bro.
Legend.
Regardless
But
what
yeah,
anybody
man.
say.
So that's why I do it. I do it for so other artists can benefit. So once they do start, cause it be artists that blow up and imagine you got everything in order and you get that one song that hit 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, but the pipeline already open for you to get paid everything.
Facts.
And that's 6 different accounts that you're getting paid from.
Facts.
Off of one song that did 1 million, 2, 3 million. You'll be decent. You better start you'll have a nice bag.
Bro, when you leave here, go watch the interview. Fuck. DJ Academic. Damn, Freddie. Damn, what the fuck is bro? This crazy. He got the one eye, bro. He from Jersey. I can't think of his name for some. Fetty Wap.
Fetty Wap, yeah.
Go listen to the interview Fetty Wap did with DJ Academics, bro. Trust me. Just watch that shit. It's on Spotify. Just watch that shit.
Watching the smoke.
Man, you gonna learn so much from that interview because I ain't never really heard Fetty Wap talk. You know what I'm saying? So the information and the trials and tribulations he went through in life and the mistakes he made coming up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of artists can learn from Fetty Wap.
And you want to know something? I watch a lot of interviews and videos because that's a good way to learn. Why not learn from somebody who's been through it?
Facts. An interview full of gems, bro.
Interview full of. I love watching interviews and stuff that be dropping gems. Like it was a lot of interviews on Illinois radio. There was some gems.
Yeah.
I say, they dropping some
They
jewels.
be doing they shit.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, they dropping some. Let me put this down in my pad. So yeah, I love watching interviews like that.
Bro, the nigga Fetty Wap said at one point he was making $150,000 every day, bro. Every day. He said he had $34 million in his account.
Listen to that.
So just go watch that interview because a lot of artists don't understand, like you say, bro. She teaching a class off that song, bro. Like that song might one day take off and turn you to a millionaire, bro. It only take a couple songs and you own everything, bro. And you know how to get paid in every way from your song, bro. So watch that interview, bro. You gonna learn hella shit from it, bro.
Most definitely.
But once again, bro, I appreciate you for sliding through, bro.
Big blessing, sir.
Hey, this has been another episode of Conversations with Jay.